regain its composure. So I'm sorry about that.
You are in my way. Please move.
Sure.
Yes. This is Emmeline, the AI robot, the leader for AI robot brand, and the presenter will be Sean. Sean, please.
You are in my way. Please move.
Good morning, Ms. Low, Mr. Santosh, and distinguished guests. Welcome to our project showcase, Preschooler AI Attendance Marking Environment. I am Emily, that is Priman, and this is Sean. We are all Year 1 students from Higher Nine in IT Systems and Network. Our project is a collaboration between OpenVINO and Alpha Mini from UTech. We chose to embark on this project as we found that preschoolers now lack experience with AI. And since they are going to be the future generation to live in a world where AI is prevalent, we feel that they need to have more exposure to AI, and that will perhaps pique their interest in AI, and they are quite likely to be the future generation of engineers for us. And therefore, this leads us to our project. The project aims for exposing every preschooler by developing an AI app on a robot which will befriend every child by greeting him or her by name.
Okay, so basically the purpose of our project is to mark attendance through the use of facial recognition. Okay, so how they do that is like when they detect someone's faces, the machine will just mark it as present.
So we're really very proud of our achievements, but we not only see we see our achievements as our own achievements basically, but we see them as not only people recognizing our project as the project itself, but also recognizing sign language, Singapore Sign Language, which is pretty unknown, quite shockingly, and also creating awareness for the hearing impact in Singapore. And so for us, our project, we feel, is a very good step into making Singapore much more inclusive for the disabled. So now I'm just going to do a quick live demo. So as you can see, this is basically what the project looks like. So as you can see on the left, there is a yellow box. So all I have to do is basically gesture within the box, and a word will appear. So eventually, you will be able to form an entire sentence, as you can see. And then there's the speech function.
I feel happy.
And so I'll just do one more example.
I am hungry.
I really apologize, they took some time. Thank you so much, thank you. Okay, so that will be the end of my presentation. Is there any questions?
This is very good.
Thank you so much.
Is Milan, businesses, and entrepreneurs. We are all currently studying high-tech cyber and network security. Now let's watch a short video of our project and what it is all about. Phishing email is getting more and more common these days, and there will be people who isn't tech savvy enough, or people who do not have the knowledge to recognize it. Therefore, we have created an AI bot to cope with this issue.
So one thing that got me inspired to do this project is that in the past, my grandma actually received a phishing email, right? So she actually almost fell for it, but she consulted me. And because that, I got inspired to do this project to make sure that people like her won't fall prey to phishing email next time.
Storeroom.
Yes.
For some reason, that storeroom has been explosive chemicals, very
Yeah.
dangerous. You are outside, right?
Yes.
So that's where you are very safe and the robot is doing the work. You can see what the robot sees. You can control how to move the robot.
Yes.
You can give instructions to the robot to do certain things.
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Yes.
But what's the interface? So the robot is inside there. You have a screen that will show exactly what the robot is
Yeah,
doing.
the robot will give the live feed to the user, and by using the computer will then detect
So
the
you see what it's
image.
doing and you can give instruction and it will do.
Yes. Yeah, so basically right now it's facing forward. Then if I press the word K, then it will turn to the right. Like 30 to the right. Yeah. I mean, I can move it forward, but right now I recommend not to because the flashlight is so heavy and it will fall.
This robot is supposed to be able to push up, right?
Yeah, you
Why
can
don't
push
you
up.
show that?
Yeah. Okay.
Alpha Mini can done. This one can
Push up.
Wow, it's pretty, you Wow.
You can do this for one and well done.
Yeah, so we can get to do the demo. It's got a lot more joy.
Wow. No, I like how he stand up. There's so many specs and all the
Hopefully you don't fall down.
Okay. Thank you.
So let's proceed to the next project.
So, this project is for a detection system to detect construction workers to see if they're wearing their personal protective equipment or PPE for short. So, it's to ensure the safety and is mostly used at the entrance where you enter the sites. So, I would now like to hand over the time to Eden, where she'll be explaining further details on why and how we came up with this project.
Okay, so as you can see from this video, this is how it normally looks like at a construction site, where there is construction workers and also vehicles. So in a construction site, there are many potential safety hazards, which is can be very bad for the workers if they get injured. So as you can see, there are many sharp objects here and things that could fall on their heads. So a safety helmet is very important, and a safety vest is also very important. So you can see some of them are not wearing their vest. So our AI detection will be able to detect at the entrance whether if they are wearing their helmets or not, and also the safety vest. So this actually improves the safety of the workers at the construction sites, and hopefully it can reduce the number of accidents happening every year. So our objective is to use vision AI to make sure that the construction workers are always safe at the construction sites, so that the number of accidents can be reduced and not much people will get hurt. After that, we have also collaborated with QSS Safety Products Private Limited on improving our project. So we have also participated in the ITE digitalization challenge, where we have used our detection to help to detect whether the construction workers are wearing their safety helmets or not. So now I'll pass the time over to Kanjek, who will be doing the project demo.
So thank you, Eden. So I would like to show you how our project works and how manage committee work. So first of all, what we're using is that we're using OpenVINO, which is Intel EN toolkit. It's a great system as we can use it for the usual config tool seen here. This low emission and low cost way for me to do object detection. So I'd like to explain how our project works by that. Is that as you can see. So as you can see here, Joshua, right, they have a green box that showing that wearing his vest right now. And then this overall report will show that either not wearing his vest or helmet are not wearing both of them. So yes, as you can see, sometimes we have to dig in towards fraud detection where this is a low grey box where it's not wearing anything, and this is more safe in the construction workplace. And then the Joshua is wearing the helmet right now. So you see the world box. Right now, okay. So thank you. Do you have any questions?
No, very practical application. It can be used everywhere.
I thought the roadside accidents so do an analysis. It could be due to not wearing the harness when they are outside. So you can always involve the rear crosses. Because it's about prevention.
Yeah, that's not about that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So let's proceed to the second last project.
So where are we supposed to be?
So now of course we're going to do
This one. I need to install some.
Good morning, Ms. Low, Mr. Santosh, and distinguished guests. Our project is called the Fishing Email Tracker, and it's done by the three of us, His Newman, His Ignatius, and I'm Chinman. We are all currently studying in higher high-tech cyber and network security. Now let's watch a short video of our project and what is it all about. Phishing email is getting more and more common these days, and there will be people who isn't tech-savvy enough, or people who do not have the knowledge to recognize it. Therefore, we have created an AI bot to combat this issue.
So one thing that got me inspired to do this project is that in the past my grandma actually received a phishing email, right? So she actually almost fell for it, but she didn't actually consult me. And before that, I got inspired to do this project to make sure that people like her won't fall prey to phishing email next time.
Okay, so here's our project objective. So basically our aim is actually create an AI that can help the elderly and as well as those who aren't as tech savvy to help distinguish between phishing emails and actual real emails. So here is the process of using our bot. So we simplified phishing email that will contain a link. Okay, so basically the process is you will have to send our bot an email containing the link, the phishing link that's contained in the email, and putting the body of the email. Okay, then the sender's email or the phishing email will be put in the subject, and after that, this is sent. So this is the end product. It's a report that will be sending to the end user. So for example, this one, the URL is invalid. The email address is valid. So in the end, we will give a reason why we think is invalid, as well as the accuracy, as well as the tip of the day. So in the future, we will help them. To distinguish between authentic emails and phishing emails by giving them tips to follow. Now move on to our project.
So in this scenario, you'll receive a suspicious email. So what you can do is you send it over to the bot and fill out the description now. So the subject will be the email, while the body will be the link. So afterwards, you send it, and then move on to the program. So you run the program, it will read the email sent and put it through. So right now it's just training data set. So afterwards, it will be done analyzing, and you'll receive a result that will tell you whether is it valid or invalid email. In this case, it is an invalid link and is a valid email.
Okay, so that's all for our presentation. Are there any questions?
I do. Actually, I received a lot of email which I suspect. And then it's worse and worse. So I think you have to look at cases that are not so obvious. The email appear to have come from ITE, IT maintenance. Then they ask me to whatever go or do this and do that. But I am quite careful, so I will ask my IT department is this for real. Then they discover it's not. That means there are what we call stolen identity, or which is not so easy. I'm not sure how to teach the AI to learn this, but The more examples we can give you so that you can feed into your AI, the more it's able to learn and think of ways to detect.
Yeah, actually that's a point that we actually want to address with this board, because this board is, how to say, we are using Google for that, which is quite limited, the way like short bits of RAM and all that. So we actually want to, like what Harding also wants to do, he also wants to use like supercomputer like CSS, like Intel German cloud, and things like this, so that in the future we can like add on more data, so it's more and more to get, it's going to get more and more accurate in the future. Yeah.
So if I encounter real cases, I need to pass it on to you. Because then your case because even your this AI needs to become more and more and more intelligent, right? Because out there they are getting more and more sneaky.
That's where your data center would help them.
Oh yeah, right. Wheeling. That's where the data center will help.
And what you should also try is to get a plugin format so that you don't need to send the email. It becomes an API that sits on your plugin, and then it automatically, without sending an email, as soon as you open it, it tells you that's valid.
Because if you are targeting the more elderly, if there are too many steps, it doesn't help.
It should
But
be
it has
embedded
potential.
it should be embedded feature. Yeah.
Again, it can be used everywhere.
So we just found a use for your data center.
Thank you so much.
My data. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
To the final project.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning to you.
Firstly, I would like to apologize of the mishap I had just now with my robot, as
It's not very obedient then, right?
yeah, it went haywire because there was a person at where the robot was supposed to stop, and also that I noticed it a bit too late lah. And because that happened, I had to recalibrate the robot's locationing system, and it had to start from scratch. Because I did not want to disturb the mass of the guests here, I actually pushed it over to here where it will end, and present without the video that it was supposed to be showing. Joshua is actually my nickname. My actual name is Li Zhuoxi. Yes, and I'm a second year in ITE in Security Technology.
But the robot cannot pronounce your name Josie, right? So we have to use Joshua, right?
Yes. Believe it or not, I tried 10 different combinations on how I put my name inside there. However, it either straight up fails or it's not very consistent. So I just put in my nickname to make the robot's life easier. If you have any questions along the way, please just ask and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Yes. So this robot is to help small to medium enterprises, and also partially enforce safe distancing, because this robot will never go within 1 meter of a wall, another person or another robot. Yes. Unless the point is very close to a wall, in which case an exception will be made. And that's actually what happened just now. So as of now, I can actually send this robot to any point on this map, and it will actually correspond to whichever location it's marked. This robot actually costs around 20,000. That's without the markup.
You want to show the guns? You end up showing the guns?
No, I don't want to see the guns. I want to see, because you mentioned it is used for SME.
Yes, it's used
How
for.
does it help the SME?
You can use Google Dialogflow. You can use Google Dialogflow to program it so that actually people can use the voice to make appointments, to inquire opening, closing times. Yeah, and it can also, as you have seen, guide people around. Because of some shortage of time that I have, I actually did not code up the entire thing. The tour guide app is actually provided by UBTech themselves. So I could not implement a lot of fail-safe features that I would otherwise have implemented, and some technical mistakes would have not gone unnoticed. And because this is also using, if I'm not wrong, a RISC system, a reduced instruction set system, it doesn't process nearly the amount of data that it was supposed to process. Everything is compressed, and therefore the decision speed may not be as fast as if you were using a regular i7, i9, Intel CPU that uses the CISC complex instruction set system.
I think for time constraint, sorry, I need to interrupt because the next one is prize giving, so I need to get. So don't mind I interrupt you. Is there any last question for him first?
But this one has potential,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So how to increase the speed, how to increase its capacity to deal with more data. Because otherwise
Yes.
you will never work perfectly.
Yes.
If you are encountering a lot of
Look for this robot called SoftBank has this robot called Pepper.
The smaller brother is over there.
Yeah. So it's a very similar concept.
It's a very similar concept, but I did some research online and saw that the price is very expensive, and only
They give us educational price.
Very good.
Yes.
No, I sense his frustration. So please, because we want to, we try to understand, we are asking our students to do projects, but we are also asking our students to demonstrate.
Yes.
Partly how capable they are, the students themselves, because they want to learn a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the other is to demonstrate the power of technology and power of AI. So if this particular one has its limitation, then maybe it is just have to switch to better one.
And not only that, I think your best learning is to know what's wrong with it.
And to know its
If it works
limitations.
perfectly, then you don't learn in that sense, right? Now you know, you came back and said, hey, it's a risk type of programming that doesn't take too much of data, I gotta go find. That's a big learning when you develop robotics in the future. So congratulations on doing that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yesterday he did a demonstration. It did perfect.
Yeah. Now you learn, right? So let's build a better robot now.
Don't worry about the
I'll go talk to UBTech as well and see what we can do.
We really appreciate
We are very close to them.
Yeah.
In fact, because of him, the China also pick it up. They are also doing some training course to technical college on this robot.
Yeah.
No, I must also add, so we had touch base with our National Supercomputing Center. They remember him.
Yes.
They remember what he did. So they can see the potential. I mean, I'm talking about him and as well as the machine, but it's more him. And they were saying that if we can think of more use cases, then we're going to set up a proper data center that will do all the
Yes.
data, and then we'll be able to do even more. So I'm happy that the industry is picking up the raw potential of students. Yeah, so keep it up.
Yeah, awesome. Congratulations.
Emily? Everybody, can we kindly return to your seats because now is the most exciting time for the student.
2, 3. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, next.
Next, Eden.
Okay, look to the front. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Next.
Next, Joshua.
Okay, look to the front. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Next.
Next, Ignatius.
Okay, look to the front. Ready? Look here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Next.
Next, Johan.
Okay, look to the front. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Next, Elaine.
Okay, look to the front. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Next.
Next, Swazi.
Okay, ready? Ready? Look to the front. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
And the last two members, I need to say some special words because they are the motivation for us. That's why we started the Intel AI for You student mentor. So especially Beckett and Chicken, okay, Nike himself have went through the program twice. Means go through the program twice, go through the project twice, and that's why I'm very happy to gain the jacket. And also within Chicken, with where I am, he stayed back and also mentor the juniors. So these two, we have to give special commendation to them. And currently, Chicken is in Ngee Poly, right? Going to Ngee Poly, right? They are starting in April. He's also studying in the field of engineering in biomedical. He's actually following my footsteps, I'm actually from there. So let's give to Kai first.
Yeah. Okay, look to the front. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Next.
Last but not least is Chicken, and he just moved in the jacket. Because it's what he said in the previous year already.
Okay, look to the front. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end session. Maybe you want to thank you, Mr. Butler, Ms. Wu. We have a little light refreshment reception in bag and notes. Please enjoy the coffee and the nice kueh that we have prepared for you. And I hope you have a good time of that, okay? Of course, we will bring Mr. Santosh if you want to see our special AI experience.